Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is part 9 of the brother Tony Spell arrested for assault and battery on a 20-year-old across the street from his assembly or across the highway. And if you've seen the video, it's pretty vicious. I don't recommend. Now, people in the heat of the moment, I've said and done stuff, and we're all looking at this in hindsight. He's had 6 years to seek God about this, and if God told him to go do that, then who am I to say? We know that Jesus didn't teach that, and those of you that are like, well, what about him beating people in the temple? Well, we also know that Jesus lived during the Old Testament. He didn't live during the New Testament, so the Old Testament was quite different, and I think that Old Testament event was a shadow for us violently clearing out our mind because we're the temple of God, or clearing out stuff in our lives, in our spirit, and in our heart, because we're the temple of God. So I don't people want. The problem is the oneness Pentecostals. They're actually a hybrid of Old Testament, which they're actually kind of like they got one foot in the Old Testament and one foot in the New Testament, and they're like Old Testament Pentecostals, I guess you could say. They're in the Old Testament and they're Pentecostal by experience. But anyway, uh, today somebody climbed to the top of the Empire State Building. It was a man and a woman with a banner, and it said, "The power of, or when we know the power of love, it'll overcome the power of, you'll know peace," or something. You'll have to look it up, but it was about the power of love versus the power the love of power. That's what it was. And not loving power, but knowing the power of love. And that's what Jesus taught. That's what we're taught in the New Testament. We live in the New Testament, a New Testament. We don't live in the Old Testament. And I don't know if Brother Tony Spell tried peace with these people or not. He's just saying they're bad and I went and beat them up. So we got to be careful. We don't want to judge, and we got to clean up our own act, but violence is not the answer. In the heat of the moment, it happens. And after that, apologize and repent and try to make amends. Peace and love is the answer. And I don't mean hippie love. I mean, I mouthed off to somebody one time, and somebody says, "Brother Rougeau, you need to go bake that person a cake and apologize." And they were right. I was being an idiot. So we not